to another episode of Make and Bake with Lisa T. So today's episode, we are going to do something that's new that I've never tried before, which is a recipe for a Easter Blondie. So, as some of you may not know, a blondie is like the opposite of a brownie. It has more of the brown sugar, regular sugar, and flour in it, and no cocoa powder. So, what I saw these treats online at Instagram where this woman sells brownies and blondies in little loaf pans or little tin square pans, and they are a big hit. She packs all these goodies on there, such as cookies. She puts in jam, Nutella. She puts in peanuts and pecans and all kind of chocolates. So it looked really yummy. So I thought that we would do a different treat this year for Easter. So without further ado, I want to show you that last night, since this is a new recipe, I did the brownie already. And as you can see, it's got biscuits in it. It's got some Easter egg candy. It's got some Oreo cookies. It's got some little chocolates. I got some little chocolate carrots in here. And then this is a brownie, and it has peanut butter swirled in. So today we are going to do the blondie, which I'll be offering as well. Put that back there. And we're going to show you how to do that and everything that goes into making a blondie. I guys hope you like my Easter hat. Ta-da! Ta-da! Another one of my Dollar Tree nifty tricks. I thought I would go with purple. They were all out of pink. So purple is one of the pastel colors for Easter, as we all know. I actually like the hats when I get them because they, I like wearing hats, as you may see. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into making the blondie. Some of the things we are going to need are some butter, melted butter, and you want it cool. We're going to need some light brown sugar. We're going to need some regular sugar. We're going to need some eggs. I have some vanilla, some baking powder. We need the flour, of course. And then I have some other things to add in, which when we go to start adding stuff in, I'll name those. So let's go ahead and get started. You want to put your, you want to pour your butter in first. And your sugars. So your brown sugar and your regular sugar. And we're going to whip this together. And one thing you will find out when you do get hand mixers, most of the time they only give you one whisk. I don't know why, that's so crazy. I don't know why they wouldn't give you two, but you only get one whisk. So that's that. I didn't want you guys to think I was missing a whisk. Now the other one they give you two, but one whisk. So we're just going to whisk this together. This is a real simple and easy treat. You don't have to do Easter blondies. I'm only calling it Easter blondie because I'm putting the candy, the Easter candy on there, the jelly beans, the chocolate, and the chocolate rabbits and carrots. But you can put anything on your blondie or in your blondie, and same thing with your brownie. Whatever your heart desires, whatever you like for your taste. Okay, so that's nice and whipped together. Now we're going to add our eggs, the part that I dislike the most. Now you want to make sure your eggs are room temperature, please. Unless your recipe states something else, you always want to make sure when you're baking that your egg is at a room temperature. It just blends better. Blends better. See? I had an eggshell go down there. Told you. Always happens. I hate it. And then we're going to add our vanilla. We need 2 teaspoons. Well, before we add the vanilla, let's add our powdered baking powder. Baking powder. We're going to whisk all this together before we add our flour. One second, I dropped my vanilla back here. This treat is also something you probably have all the ingredients at home, so it's something you can whip up fairly easy and quickly for your family when you want a treat. You just gotta have something sweet. So we're gonna add in a little flour. We'll do a little at a time. Smells so good. I love the way butter and sugar smells. Add a little bit more flour. You probably want to add your flour in 3 different parts. That way you're not overusing your mixer too much. Looks and smells good. Add the last bit of our flour. Like I said, the woman who I saw who sells these, she lives over in the United Kingdom, and they are a big hit. So I thought, why not bring it over here to the States? Let's see if we like it. So I'm doing my version. Just like that. It's done. Take my spatula and just blend it. It should be very sticky. So I'll show you. Very sticky. Just like brownie mix, except it doesn't have the cocoa powder in there. So let's clear some of this stuff out of the way. So I have my little pan here. It's already prepared. I have parchment paper down here, and then I have the sides floured. Just because this is gooey, we don't want it to stick. So we're just going to pour it into the pan. Like I said, it's thick, so get all the gooey goodness in there. And then we're just going to spread it around. Bring it to the ends, corners. I will tell you, if it's not thick and sticky, you've done something wrong. So, you might want to try your recipe again, but it should be thick and sticky. Just like brownies are. A lot of people don't like to make brownies because it is a thick and sticky dessert, but it's so good. So everybody knows I love anything chocolate. I also want to show you guys my Easter towel I got from the Dollar Tree. They have a lot of Easter decor. You'll see when I do my dinette table and show you guys how it all looks for Easter. It's lovely. So to start off with, I have some melted chocolate. And I am just going to pour this on top. And then I'm just going to swirl it in. So adding some gooey goodness, some chocolate in here. Smells so heavenly. Can't wait to eat this and try this. Like I said, they had me when I saw brownie. I love brownies. I love anything chocolate, as you guys all know. So I've swirled it all in. I have some walnuts here that I'm going to stick on here. This is the fun part. You can add whatever you want to add. I will say that some of the treats you have to add, you can add while it's baking, and some you can't. So be careful with like chocolates. I don't add those till after it comes out of the oven, because you don't want that chocolate in there just baking away. And there's no rhyme or reason. I just stuck some nuts in there. I have these little cinnamon brown sugar biscuits that I'm going to add. I'm just breaking it into, and I'm just sticking it down in there on top. You don't want it, you want it to show, so what I mean by show, see, so it's on top and it's showing. And then I have these little These are some little chocolate doodle candies. These I already tried on the brownies, so I know they can go in there. It's like a chocolate with a wafer on the inside. So very good. I can push these down in there. They do not melt in the oven. I already did it with the brownies, so I tried it beforehand to make sure I wouldn't be giving you guys any false hope of things. And then I'm going to add, because I love chocolate, some semi-sweet chocolate chips on here. And they'll melt down even more. And I'm just pushing them down into there. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. We'll package it in a nice Easter package and make it look really good. So, this is what it looks like right now. Show you guys up close. Ta-da. So we're going to pop this in the oven on 350 for 20-25 minutes, just depending on your oven. For my oven, it's 20 minutes. And then we will come back and add the Easter candy to it, and voila, it will be done. I'll show you how it's packaged up and how I'm going to sell it. Let's get started. So once your blondie has been baked and it comes out the oven, it's still kind of soft. And this is when we want to go ahead and add our Easter decor to it. So I have some jelly beans and some little chocolate eggs. We didn't want to put them in there while I was baking because then they would have melted. And I'm just sticking them just wherever, just to give me a little color, give it that Easter feel, since we will be selling these for Easter. And then I have some little chocolate carrots here that I'm just gonna take out the packaging, and we'll stick some of these on there. I already have some in there, but I'm sticking some more. Then I have some little like wafers that's filled with chocolate. Stick these in here. So you could just put whatever you want to add. And then I think I'm going to add a little cookie. I have an Oreo cookie here, so I'm just going to crunch it up into some pieces. Add some cookies on here. You want to fill with all kind of gooey good stuff. So I got some cookies in here. And then for my carrots, I'm going to dust a little. Let me get the dust. For the carrots, since they have a little design on them, the little carrot, little ridges, I'm just going to bring them out with a little of my gold dust. You guys know how that goes. I'm just dusting it on top of the carrot. And you'll be able to see. I'm going to give you an up-close view too. Just a bring out the little designs in the carrot. So let me get my mitts. Hold on. This is kind of hot still. And as you can see, I did this on a cookie. You want to put it on a cookie tray when you stick it in the oven, because this little pan is kind of flimsy, so you don't want to. Actually, I'll just bring the camera in close. I don't have to worry about picking it up. And then now you can see up close all the decor, the carrots, everything that's in there. Voila. We're going to let this cool. So we'll let this cool for about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll come back. I'm just going to add a little carrot, some little Easter decor on here, and show you how I'm going to package it, and then we'll be done. So let's get started after it cools. So, now that your blondie has cooled off, it's completely done. Ta-da! See it up close. And I'll give you up close view. I'm sure you've seen the up close view of it, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just going to package it. It came with a little top, so I'm just going to put the little top on here and close it up. I think these will be great sellers, because they're something that's easy to ship, and you can have a nice treat, and you can get quite a few pieces out of it. I just love it. So I've sealed it up, easy peasy. I got some little ribbon here, so I'm just going to tie a nice little bow on it. Make it look nice and Easter pretty. Fluff out my little bow here. You guys know how I am about making stuff look pretty. Stickler. And just like that, it's done. Ta-da! So we'll have the Easter Blondie, and then I have the Easter Brownie here. And so you can order one or two, but they're done. I hope you guys really enjoyed doing this new recipe. I'm always a little nervous when I'm doing a new recipe, especially when I'm taping and trying to show you guys, which is why I did the brownie last night. So the brownie is the same way you do the blondie. You just do the brownie mix and recipe. And once again, like I told you, if you want the recipes for free and you want the instructions for free, all you have to be doing is following Thomas Edibles on Instagram or subscribe to our YouTube channel. So that's all for this episode. Hope you had fun. Bye-bye.